Of course, everybody's can be anybody can be the next competitor into the gaming industry, especially if you get the right people to help you out and work and go along, you know. But if you get the wrong people, then you're not going to compete. But if you get all the right people, get all the right works, and make a good game, make something that's interesting, you know, and get people to jump on your platform and stuff, yeah, why not? You can jump in. I mean, Netflix, they got what's his name again? Jason Satan. What? Jason Satan? What? Seriously,
Joseph.
Salem.
Joseph.
Uh,
It's
Joseph.
Satan. It's
yeah,
state.
it's the transporter.
Yeah, the transporter. Okay, let's call
Oh
him. Yeah,
Lord.
well, he is a transporter because he basically came out of Xbox and jumped into Netflix, so he did transported over there. So okay, let's fix it like that. But anyways, yeah, he went over there, and I'm telling you, if you get the right people, get the right things, and get and you know and finance a good game, man, you're good to go. So yeah, I'm happy that they're making games because hey, we need more competition. We need that. We really do need that. If not, it's just gonna be what 2 or 3. So yeah, I'm
Yeah,
glad that everybody's jumping.
I'm curious to see what our guests have to. What's
Yep.
his take on that? Netflix becoming the next competitor, ready to take on the big three. What do you think about that?
I need to see it first because I think 90% of people that have subscription services. I also have a Netflix account. I have tried their gaming section. It's not pretty. It's essentially mobile games without the microtransactions. I appreciate that they have zero microtransactions, but it's essentially mobile games. By mobile games, I'm not talking about you can take it with you. I'm talking about the quality of the games that they have on their platforms. I don't like how it works in terms of you have to get into Netflix to play the game, and then it installs on your tablet, on your phone, etc. But you still need to get into Netflix to play the game. So that's a little quibble that I have. Um, Secondly, yeah, I need to see it.
Yeah,
Again, past behavior informs future behavior. The dev, top notch, but I first need to see what they're going to make, because maybe they got him to make a slightly more polished version of the stuff that they're putting out in their gaming division, which is not it's not competing with whatever is going on at Xbox, PlayStation,
Yeah.
or Nintendo.
yeah,
So you said something in your quote where you were presenting the topic, where you said the game is going to be multi-platform. So it's not going to be a Netflix exclusive game. It's going to show up on PlayStation Store, the Nintendo Store, and the Xbox Store. Correct?
Hmm.
yes. At least for now, that's what we know.
Hey, you know what? To what Crazy Louis said, we need more competition,
Yep.
especially if the
Yeah,
competition does not require buying another console. I appreciate competition, but I'm stacked already. I've got the
Mm.
Series X, I've got the PS5. I'm planning on getting one more console, and that's it. I'm barely managing with just the two to keep
yeah,
up
Yeah.
in terms of games. I think we all struggle with the backlog. Personally, I buy games and then just put them in the backlog
Yeah.
while I'm busy putting in 56, like upwards of 100 hours into games like Cyberpunk and stuff. So another competitor that doesn't require console installation would be fantastic.
Because
So
because
yeah, that's my
because
take on this.
this is how I want competition to be. I don't want, and this is me, my opinion. I don't want competition to be in consoles. I want my competition to be in games. That's the competition I want.
Yes.
I want that this game is going to make this game better, and this game is going to make this other game come back and be better. That's what I want because the console is just a plastic box. You just have it there, and that's okay. It plays your games, cool. I understand, But without the games, you have nothing. All you have is a plastic box.
Crazy, you don't know what you're talking about. My plastic box is better than yours.
Now, you got
But
Crazy,
hey,
crazy,
dude.
crazy. I've
Oh
seen your
man.
wiring. I've seen your
Exactly.
wire management back there.
but
Mine's better than yours.
Oh, the wire
but
management. That's another issue.
but look, since I have you on, I want to ask you real quick on top of that. You mentioned that you already are subscribed to Netflix. So,
Yes.
being that Netflix kind of has an advantage over, let's say, Google Stadia, that they already
Hmm.
have the subscribers to the service, and
Yes.
the gaming is gonna be just like an
They have a
add-on.
captive audience.
Yeah. Do you think this is an advantage, and do you think there's anything they can learn from Google Stadia mistakes?
Um, I'm going to borrow from Crazy Lou's breakdown previously. Yes, it is an advantage that they have a captive audience,
No.
and what they should learn from Google Stadia is that there's no more space at the moment. There isn't space for another console. So, what they need to do is make sure they release big big games, good games on all three platforms or on the two powerful platforms. Maybe Netflix is going to figure out how to deliver games that even the Switch can't run. I doubt it, but if they can do that, just make yourselves another big publisher like EA, Ubisoft, etc. Don't come here and start talking about we have this proprietary controller, we have this proprietary doodad or whatever. You now have to buy this and that so you can play our games because you're burning money. You're you're just like Joker in that scene in the Batman movie. You're just burning it because no one's going to buy it. Like a small amount of people will buy into that. Most people are already super invested into their Switches, their PlayStations, their Xboxes, or all three, and cannot handle one more. So the lesson to learn is don't try and make a separate platform. What you do is make deals with these consoles, make an exclusive PlayStation game, whatever, it's fine. But don't come here and talk about I need to buy a special doodad to play a Netflix game.
Yeah,
All right.
totally agree with
Well,
you.
you mentioned something that you love console wars, so I'm gonna end it with this question. Um, I'm
Who
kidding,
loves console
but
wars?
but
This
no.
guy.
But I have a pretty interesting question here. Could Joseph Staten be the Trojan horse that was sent by Xbox to then later on by Netflix? Kind of like,
Come on.
Oh man, Sourblow,
God damn it. What
damn,
is this?
Sourblow, what question
you're
is
the
that?
Sony expert, and
Conspiracy hour.
What?
No. Is that for me or is it for everyone on the
but this
panel?
is for everyone.
Everyone
Who
in the
want to jump on
panel.
it first? Let's go with
Oh,
Plume
oh
because Plume is smiling there.
yeah.
He has like an evil idea right now.
Yeah.
He's like, mm.
They want to kick your butt. That's what we're thinking about. That question.
That's like that's a tough question. No, I like no, I don't think so. I don't think that like if they're making a AAA game, they're just going to become a publisher. They're going to be putting their games out on every platform. Why? There's no point in them going to want to buy it. I don't know, unless they're wanting to expand out into the TV show and movie streaming industry more. They want all that control all those IPs, maybe. But no, I don't think so. I don't see any way.
Okay, well, if you guys don't want to answer the question, I have a second question. Do you guys think this game that Joseph Statham is going to make? Do you think it will be tie in with a TV show and maybe they release it both at once?
That'd be smart. I mean, you look at what Sony does with their stuff and what they've been growing with tying in their TV shows with their games. That'd be a very smart move. So, and your Netflix, you have all those IPs. You might as well. Yeah.
I think Mario has opened the door to
The movie industry.
superhero fatigue, superhero fatigue, and a pivot
Yeah.
to video game adaptations.
Yeah.
Because now, what's going to happen, in my opinion, people are enjoying Mario, and their minds are being more open to, okay, so what other video game adaptations exist? And
Right.
then you've already got Sonic, you've already got Halo, The Last of Us, etc.
And then there's that
You,
Street Fighter movie coming soon.
No,
Ooh.
no, hell no, no, no. Why you gotta bring that stuff
Jean
up?
Claude Van
Van
Damme is
Damme
coming
shit.
back, baby.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
you know, the movie was underrated. I enjoyed the
I
crap out
enjoyed
of
that
it.
too.
I
I did
enjoyed it.
Remember
too.
I
I
the
did
enjoyed
too.
it.
I
Uh,
did
But
too.
there
I
is
did
a
too.
new
M.
one coming.
Bison,
You guys know that,
I
right?
did too.
They are
yes,
they are
yes,
making a
yes.
new one. I don't know who's gonna
is
be in it.
is Jean Claude in it? Because if
Oh
he
man.
isn't, I don't care.
Yeah,
You don't care.
exactly. We don't care, man. You gotta have
Why
John
would you want a
Claude.
Belgian guile? That's just ironic. The dude's got the U.S.
Hey,
on his arm, but his accent is
he got he got
Canadian or
that kick,
something.
man. He got the gal kick in there. Wait,
Come on, man.
why do I have
Go
to be
ahead.
you Honda? I don't look like you Honda, man. What's wrong with you?
Oh
What?
man, who is Honda?
I don't look like you Honda. What?
Yes,
No,
yes,
I'll
yes,
be more like a
Johanna.
Sangeet type of guy. But hey,
Zangief.
No,
No
no,
way.
no,
what's wrong?
no,
Sangeet is a
no,
big dude. He wrestles
No,
and
no.
no.
I,
You,
I I
you,
would
it's
say
wrong.
more. Silent hit the gym. He get the goatee.
Huh?
Wait, wait. The goatee for who? Hold
For
on,
who?
hold on.
Who has
Isn't
You
who
call
has
me?
Isn't
Blanca? Are you
You
calling
call
him
me
Blanca?
Zangief?
yeah?
You call me fat?
Sangeet's not fat.
No,
Zangief's not
Zangief's not
fat.
fat.
He's strong.
Dude,
Zangief's
he's
not
got
Zangief
fat.
is a
he's
beast.
got
He's a
varicose
beast,
veins
man.
for days.
Oh yeah,
No,
you need that fur chest.
I've got that. You don't see it.
I
Because
got that. Everybody has seen it, especially when I
subscribe,
do the shower videos.
But
subscribe to the Xbox
if I
International
showed that, this
OnlyFans
show
to
would
see
suddenly
Silence
become TV
chest.
18. So
but
Sweet.
but
Yeah.
Silent, what? Pick your poison. What question you want to answer?
honestly, I'm gonna ignore what you were saying, and I'm just gonna go back to the idea of Jason Statham going to Netflix. And
Jason Statham.
yeah, sorry, Jason Statham, Joseph Statham.
You got
Um, God, crazy! You've ruined it. You've ruined it.
Transporter.
Everybody's doing
Um,
Louis today.
no, I think of him going, and I picture this perfect world in which, like, Microsoft wasn't aware of this, and he's going over there, and he's gonna make an IP called like Master Thief, and
what?
it's gonna
He's,
what?
what?
Wow.
He's going over.
Are you
He's
making
he's
a Louis
stealing
game?
the IPs, and he's gonna bring it over
Oh,
to.
okay.
Never mind. Anyways,
I got it. I understand.
never mind. Joseph Staten, Jason Statham. It messed with my head. No, I don't know if I think Netflix is really going to be the next big player.
No.
That's what I'll go at. Honestly, like, it seems interesting. It seems like it could work out okay. But that being said, I don't think they're going to put as much money into it. You look at something like Stranger Things. They had an IP that was killer, and they made an 8-bit graphics game. Like, you had so
Yeah.
much money in that game. You could have made a big budget game. You made an 8-bit game. You threw it to someone, like, hey, do something with this. I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna compete in the way that maybe some folks think.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is, this is what like I said, the more games we get, because I want games to compete. I don't want, I don't want to. I'm tired of console wars. Like, oh, my plastic box is better than yours, and all this, stuff like that. I'd rather have, let's talk about games. Like, for example, look, we had Callisto Protocol versus Dead Space. We have Resident Evil also is included in that package, and yeah. So that's what I want to talk about. I want, and that's the stuff that we need. We need more games. We need more publishers out there. We need all these new developers that are coming from down and up, making all these cool new games just for us to enjoy, have fun. And yes, we also need, like I said, more competition. Like, for example, right? Look at PT. That's a game that never went through, and I know Loca's gonna love that because Kojima was working on it, right? But PT,
Yes.
after PT was made, I'm telling you, I have played so many games that actually look like PT, and man, I really wish that Kojima could have made that game, really, because that would have been the best horror game ever made. I'm not kidding you. It's really scary game.